Okay, hopefully this video will be helpful for you. On number 3, it says Teresa invested $7,000 in a fund for 4 years and was paid simple interest. The total interest that she received on the investment was $25.20. As a percentage, what was the annual interest rate? Okay, so remember that to find simple interest, you use the simple interest formula, which is I equals P times R times T. So let's identify the things that we know, and then we can solve for what we don't know. Okay, so we know that she invested $7,000. That is our P. Our P is 7,000. Okay, that's the initial amount invested. The time in years was 4 years. So the time was 4 years. And the total interest that she received, so the I is $25.20. Okay, and then the thing that we don't know is the R. That's the thing that we don't know. So we're going to plug all of this information into this formula, and then we're going to solve for the variable that we don't know. So instead of the I, we're going to plug in 25.20. Instead of the P, we're going to plug in 7,000. Instead of the R, well, we don't know that. Instead of the T, we're going to plug in 4. Okay, and now we just solve this equation for the R. So 7,000 times 4, that's 28,000 times by R. And now to solve for the R, to get rid of the multiplication of 28,000, to get the R alone, we would divide by 28,000 on both sides. Okay, and that gives us 0.09. Now, we need to put this in as a rate because we have a decimal here. To change this decimal into a percentage, we would times by 100. So 0.09 times by 100 would be 9%. R equals 9%. Okay, so in this next one, it says Dion borrowed $9,000 from a lender that charges simple interest at a rate of 9%. When Dion paid off the loan, he paid $4,860 in interest. How long was the loan for in years? Okay, so this time you're going to use the same formula, I equals principal times rate times time. And you know that he borrowed $9,000. That's your principal. You know that the interest rate that the lender charged was 9%. So you're going to want to change that to 0.09. And you know that when he paid off the loan, he paid $4,860 in interest. So now you plug in the things that you know into the formula. So we know the I is 4860. We know the P is 9,000. We know the rate is 0.09. And the thing that we don't know this time is the T. Okay, so now we just go ahead and solve this equation for the T. We multiply 9,000 times 0.09. And that gives us 810 times by T equal to 4,860. And then if we want to get the T alone, we have to divide by the 810 on both sides. And that ends up giving you 6. So T equals 6. That means the time in years was 6. Okay? Okay, now number 10 is just like the one that we did up above, number 3. And number 13 is just like the one that we did on number 5. So hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions.